Good morning, everybody. My e-spotlight is over UPS, United Parcel Service, and my name is Marci Greene. The description of the company is that it's the world's largest franchisor of retail shipping, postal, printing, and business service centers. In 1980, mailboxes were the big thing because people didn't want to go to the post offices to get their mail, but in 2001, UPS bought up the mailboxes, etc., and became the primary source of getting mail. On April 7, 2003, 3,000 mailbox etc. locations were rebranded by UPS stores and were offered lower shipping rates. That's why when you come to the Commons office to mail stuff out, we'll ask you if you want to use UPS or US Mail because UPS is typically cheaper and it has a tracking number in case it were to get lost. UPS will use $100 of insurance in case they are to lose your package. US Mail, well, you're kind of out of luck with that one. Your locations, according to the Business Outlook, as of 2011, there are over 700,000 U.S. locations. And there's some in like Puerto Rico and in Canada, but they're primarily in the United States. They're commonly found on military bases, hotels, convention centers, and of course, college campuses, because I work at one. In 2004, UPS sold over 500 franchise locations, and its headquarters is in Atlanta, Georgia. Financials. The startup cost, like to start up a UPS franchise, is over $140,000 to about $350,000. And when real estate people tell you location, 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 they aren't kidding because the better the location, the more expensive it's going to be to start up one. You have to have a minimum of $120,000 in assets in case something were to go wrong and it didn't work out like they wanted to. They could take everything you had just to pay off what you wanted to do. Your franchise fee is about $30,000 and your royalties are about $5,000. And financing is also available to those that qualify, but not to everyone, so make sure you qualify before you start a project like this. Some cool facts about UPS is the estimated time between signing the initial agreement to start up a franchise and to opening the store can average between 60 and 100 days, which is totally awesome. However, in order to get going and to get started, you have to complete 40 modules in a 10-day course in California, which of course shouldn't be that bad because it's California, and 2 weeks of working next to a franchise owner to learn how they run their stuff, to learn the ropes. And UPS was named #1 by the Franchise 500 in business and postal service categories for the 23rd consecutive year. My favorite keys to success is integrity and discipline. They go hand in hand with each other because integrity is what you do when no one's looking. So you have the choice of doing the wrong thing as a business owner. You have the choice of doing the right thing. And whatever you do will put you in your integrity category. Discipline. Now, it's hard enough coming to class at 8 a.m. on a Monday. So imagine how hard it would be to show up to work every day at 8 a.m. or even earlier depending on when you wanted to open up your store. So it's going to take a lot of discipline from the business owner to really get done what they need to get done. Your ability to motivate your employees is also critically important because if people don't want to show up, they're not going to do what they need to do to make the franchise successful. Teamwork. It's really important that as the employer, you work with your employees to find out what they need, find out what isn't working, and try to make it work, try to come up with a compromise. And you have to know your company. How are you going to direct your employees if you don't even know what they have to do in the first place? So your best advice is to start at the bottom and work your way up to learn what you have to do, to learn what your employees have to do to have a successful company. Now my favorite devotionals and like Bible verses that I found was Proverbs 10:9, which is whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out. And then Proverbs 10:17 is whoever heeds discipline shows the way to life, but whoever ignores correction leads others astray. I found these in the Proverbs of Solomon, and Solomon was a guy that asked for wisdom, so he kind of knows what he's talking about. And here are my works cited, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this worked out all right, and I'm sorry I couldn't be there today. All right, y'all have a good day.